Hello, this is Lorena, and I'm back with another Deluxe video. Today, I'm going to be finishing up with Mokuba and getting that comeback victory. And then I'm going to try to unlock Aigami. After I've unlocked Aigami, that will be everyone that I know about that is obtainable from this world. I don't know anything about event exclusives, but this is just a world for movies, so I'm not really expecting any super expansion happening here. Yeah, there isn't a whole lot to add from a movie that, to my knowledge, was a little less than 2 hours. I can't remember. All I know is I've got videos longer than that. So I'd like to tell you that a certain card, I was like, what is that? What is that card? And I was referring to the card, and I was looking at the card, and I was like, I mean, I know the card itself, but what is that card supposed to look like? Like, what is that card supposed to be? And I decided that the card I was looking at reminded me of pillow fairies. Yes, pillow fairies. And I think it's funny because I'm sure they are not actual pillows or fairies for that matter, but it's definitely a funny thought. It's definitely a funny thought. And when I thought about it, well, just now, I was like, the pillow fairies will deliver justice. So in my brain, the pillow fairies are destroying this guy that I just unlocked because they know he sucks horribly. And they cannot stand such impurity anywhere in existence. But my imagination is just my imagination. Though it is worth mentioning that again, the game insults this character. So it's not just me this time. The game itself does it. And yeah, he's so bad I don't even remember his name anymore. I can't believe I just said that. Yeah, well, if you hated someone so bad that they were a waste of your brain's processing capacity, like if you hated someone so much that your brain decided that their existence wasn't worth acknowledging, I think it's easy to understand why I would easily forget his name already. He's forgettable aside from just being a complete asshole. And there are plenty of assholes in Yu-Gi-Oh! But not all of those assholes are the way that this guy is. I'll just say that. Most of them have redeeming qualities, or, well, at least they are less stupid. Yeah, either they are, yeah, less stupid. No, I'm not sure if he's actually stupid. I just know that the game describes him as that. So apparently I'm supposed to agree. I don't know. But people with that kind of personality, they generally aren't. They generally are not geniuses. I'll just say that. And I will say it about myself. I too am not a genius. But I mean, there are various forms of intellect. And I'm not familiar with all of them, but I don't know if the guy I just saw has any of them, because to be honest, I haven't been doing. Mokuba, what did you just do? You did damage to your life points. Why? Okay. He got rid of my spell. He got rid of it. Dude, listen. If your opponent wants to deal life point damage to it. Okay, well, I guess I can see the reasons. But still, the salt. The salt. It's just pure salt. I'm sorry. Oh, God. Well, I know what he paid that 500 life points for. I don't have to like it, but that's what they were for. And now, Mokuba, just look at what you have done to us. You have locked us into a game where neither one of us is doing anything. And it's all your fault. It's all your fault. Okay, okay. I need another of those. I need another of that field spell. I know I put in a third one. But I don't know if I'll be lucky enough to draw it. I mean, especially when Mokuba just destroyed it. And I do not appreciate Mokuba doing this. But from a gameplay perspective, yeah. I mean, you want to have backward removal. So of course you want to remove your opponent's cards. Even if they do life point damage to them. Because even if your opponent is taking life point damage, it's probably part of their strategy. And you want to be getting in your opponent's way as often as possible in order to win. This is the case in any game, really. You just don't want your opponents winning. Now, I will be honest here and say that I still don't like that he removed my field spell. But at least he uses keys that I have a lot of. And I haven't used a lot of blue keys up to this point, because for some reason I just haven't needed them. Okay, Mokuba, you and I are at the same life points, which means nothing. Oh God. Mokuba, why did you have to do that? That was a cursed decision. I want you to deal with the consequences of this. See what you have done. Look at this. You are a disgrace. Okay. Well, I'm going to tell Kaiba to teach you how to duel better, because clearly you suck. Okay. Well, I have to duel him again. My intent is not to duel him over and over. Yes, actually, now I agree, Mokuba. It's a waste of time for either one of us to duel. You are just... Dear Lord. My apologies for disagreeing before. I truly did not realize that you were right. It is a complete waste of time for me to even have a conversation with you at this point. But at least the game doesn't insult Joey the same way it does with this guy. Okay. Well, I drew it, so don't get rid of it. It's very important, Mokuba. It's very, very important. So if you touch it, you're going... Mokuba, we just talked about this. Mokuba, we discussed this, and you did it anyway. Oh my god. You're the absolute worst. I can't believe you cannot listen to simple instructions. Like, come on. You know what? I'll just duel him at level 30. That's probably faster anyway. At this rate, I may as well just let him duel it to the best of his abilities. At least the best of his abilities that I have unlocked. Because he has a level 40 difficulty, but I haven't unlocked yet. I haven't unlocked that yet. So that means I can't see it. I can only duel him up to level 30. That's it. So Mokuba, for your sins, I will completely destroy you. I will make sure that you, I will come back and I'll fight you. I will fight you at level 30. Because I think even that is a better use of our time. Alright. It's my turn and you suck as usual, so, nothing new, but, well, here we go. You lost, but I'm going to upgrade your dueling skills. Your dueling skills will now be uploaded. They will now be updated to a level 30. Just so I can make sure there is a chance in hell of me getting a comeback victory against you. Dear God, Mokuba. Give me a second to process that I am doing this. Oh God. Well, don't worry. I'm going to make sure that this is as efficient of a duel as possible. I'm going to do things as efficiently as I can. But again, that is up to you. If you decide to waste time, well, I can't stop you from doing that. It's your life, dude. It's your life. And I can't tell you what to do with it. But I can tell you this. If you get in my way, I'm going to stop you with every fiber of my... Yes. With everything I've got, I will take... Yeah. Okay, so I end my turn now. If you destroy this card... Alright. At the very least, it lives. Now, I'm not sure when I'm going to decide to end it, but it definitely has to be, it has to stay a comeback victory, so he can't use too many, he can't use too many of his life points to do this or that. Okay, Costa. I would just like to take the time to appreciate that I was actually pushed to dueling Mokuba at level 30 because I was not getting the results I wanted at lower difficulties. Do you know how rare that is? That is absolutely, that is rare, I'll tell you. Okay, alright, I attack you. I can't attack with the vampire monster because I need to keep the advantage, but I also need to make sure it stays a comeback victory. If I go too far, it'll cease to be one. So even though I want it, I'm going to yeah. Anyway, what was I saying again? Well, anyway, let me take a look. According to my calculations, that's exactly the amount I need to win. But dude, I forgot not to attack with the. That destroys everything. I mean, honestly. I mean, maybe it destroys everything. I kind of have to look. I mean, based on how I understand, well, it says it's a comeback victory. So it does count. Okay, well that's good. That's very good. Okay, so I'm going to do something with these duelists and get my mind off things that are unpleasant. Hold on while I figure out which world to go to. Well, I'm actually pretty interested in how the M world is going and how to get its level up. What was I doing again? I can't remember. Okay, okay, I see. I'm not sure if I'm not even sure if I want to level this up. That might be a bad idea. Maybe I should work on a different. Well, where's DX right now? Although I don't really have any reason to be in this world at all. But, you know, I figured I would look, okay? I figured I would look. Okay, I'm going to Zexa World and I'm going to level up some people. Okay, Trey, you're first, okay? Yeah, Trey is first. I forgot what I have in his deck, but I think I've edited it. I think I've modified it. I think it's a good deck. I can't remember for sure. Okay. When I'm finished with this, I will have some more keys. Yeah, I will have some additional keys. Man, I am hungry right now. I'm not sure if I should eat anything considering I mean, actually, I'm looking at the time and trying to figure out if I ate long enough ago that I can actually eat something. But I'm not actually sure I've digested everything yet. Okay. Well, you know, I could be suffering from the placebo effect, which is, well, you can look it up. I'm sure most people know what it is, but right now I don't have what it takes to define it. I could look it up on Google if my computer wasn't as bad. But, you know, why am I saying it could be that effect? Well, because the milk, and when I was getting my cereal today, didn't say the right word on it. And, I mean, it didn't say it was skim milk. So, I was like, is this going to taste right? And now it tasted completely fine, but as far as I'm concerned, I don't know. Okay, well, he won gloriously in battle. He is a true warrior. Yes, he is a true warrior. Okay, dude, don't diss 3 just because he has pink hair. Don't do that. Okay. And I actually like when a guy has pink hair in a series, because it's just so rare. Yes, it's rare. And I mean 3 isn't the only Yu-Gi-Oh character with pink hair. There are other Yu-Gi-Oh guys with pink hair as well. And most notably, I'm not even sure if I can words right now. Guys, I swear that everything is fine. I swear that everything is fine. Don't worry, I'm fine. Although I may not be acting entirely fine, I assure you that I am indeed fine. If I was not fine, well, this recording probably would not be me talking. Okay. The recording would probably be more silent instead. Oh, there's Tori. I'm surprised she's okay with that. Okay, no, that's fine. 3 isn't quadro or anything, so I'm sure that's okay. Oh god. Dude. Okay. Nice. He won! But that's to be expected, really. Oh god, expected. May 7th bring in a new era. An era where Yu-Gi-Oh characters are written correctly regardless of gender, and regardless of where they fall on the spectrum of the binary. Yeah, when you take out just female and add in all the other possible genders, things really get complicated. But I think what's even worse is when someone is created to have no gender and the dub does not give 2 shits. You guys know what I'm talking about. I've already ranted about this. Okay. He lost. It's always a charmer deck. Always. Stop stealing my cards. I mean everyone's cards. God, charmers are awful. No, obviously I could have intervened there, but I just didn't want to. Plus, I'm about to reset the number of respawns by getting to a different stage. So I really thought, why not? I can just use these spawns to get more keys. Although I'm going to have to, I might be worried about Aigami's key colors. I haven't Googled them, so I don't know what Aigami's key color is. And based on his character design, well, which color key is least represented among the characters I've got unlocked right now? Yes, that's where I'm, yeah, sure. That makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? It honestly does not. Okay, well, I'm going to the gate and I'm going to check on this. It is important that I know this information. P.S. No, it isn't. It doesn't mean anything. Okay. If I mean, the work has already been done for me, I think, but I'm just going to look. Okay, so there's blue. Kaiba is white, so white, blue, white, red, blue, green, yellow. Okay, hold on. No, I think there's a tie. But as for what I see now, you know, I actually get yellow key vibes from my comic. But that's also a good way to be completely wrong. Yes, just saying. It's a good way to be wrong. But I do get the vibe that he would use yellow keys. Or black. Actually, is there anyone with black keys? I can't remember. Give me a second. Oh God. The least represented color is black. Great. Great. I'm not a fan of this, but that's fine. Okay, win 5 duels using Mokuba. Summon blue eyes. Okay, give me a second. Kaiba, would you give Mokuba your deck, please? It's for a greater cause. Yes, I know you don't believe in those. But this is for a greater cause. So stop acting like that. You're giving your brother your deck. It's very important. It is for research purposes and also for science. So don't give me that bullshit. Yeah, don't give me that bullshit. Alright. I'm going to copy his deck and give it to Mokuba. So Mokuba can use the Blue Eyes White Dragon as many times as he possibly can while he's dueling against these guys. You know what? Everything is I feel like I've gone to an alternate dimension and everything is just guys, I don't feel like I'm actually in another. It's a joke, guys. Oh my god, sometimes I wonder if people are concerned about me. Dude, this is your deck. Well, okay. That's your deck, so copy to another deck, I guess. I mean, that's your deck, so I'll give it to Mokuba. Did I get the right one? Hold on. Actually, I'm pretty sure it was the right one. Hold on. Yes, I need to give him, I needed Mokuba to get a better deck name. Dude, Mokuba deserved better. His name should not be censored. And also, I may not know why that name is being censored. But since this is a character's name, why would you censor someone's name? That sounds like a terrible thing to do. Just censoring someone's name. Now, if someone censored their own name, that's one thing. Because sure, you can censor your own name and that's fine. And you can ask other people to censor your name. But make it obvious that it was you that that initiated that decision and that you did openly give your consent. Because it may not always be obvious. I don't understand why this game censors certain things. Like, I get it, this game has a lot of countries. I mean, you get certain data added when you play against someone from a certain country. So I'm sure it's something related to that. But even then, this is someone's name. This is a franchise. And you're censoring a character's name in their deck name. And though if we're going to be very honest here, I highly doubt most people are going to name Mokuba's deck with his name in it. So I don't really think it's a big deal. And now do I think it's still ridiculous? Yes, certainly. But, I mean, I wouldn't say that it's unusual. Not that unusual. It would be more unusual to leave the names as they are. And not name your deck anything. I name my decks weird things. And that's fine for me, because that's generally... I'm either going to sound like I'm trying too hard, which means edgy as hell, or I'm going to sound like, I'm going to sound super generic. This is what the deck is, kind of generic. Alright, so Mokuba has to win some more times. Which I have no problem with at all. Alright. Alright, another victory, I assume. That's right. Yes, that's right. Although that doesn't mean the victory was obtained with a blue ice white dragon. But that's fine. That's fine. I'll be here. Although I actually want to know what the... I want to know what the missions are looking like right now. What is the progress? Performed fusion summon. Well, I think there's only one fusion summon you could have... I think there's only one fusion summon in this deck. Let me look at it. There may be more than one. Yes, there is Cyber Twin Dragon. I don't know which one was used specifically. Seriously? Okay, fine. You know, after enough times of this happening, maybe I'll get used to it. Maybe I'll even make jokes about it. But right now, I'm just like, this is ridiculous. It happens too much. I don't really have the ability to joke when it's every single video. At least almost every single video. Alright. I'm hiding this. Yes, I'm hiding that. And now allow me to take a look at my mission progress in peace. It shouldn't be that difficult to allow me to, yeah. Just let me see it. Okay. He hasn't summoned the blue ice white dragon at all. Mokuba, what is the deal with you? Well, to be fair, he could summon it any minute now. I should be very respectful. Yeah, he could summon it any minute now. I like how the minute I criticize him not using the blue eyes, he actually summons it. I think Mokuba is what we can call a troll. Although, if we were to think about an actual troll in a series, I'm not actually sure who I would pick. Give me a second, I'm sure there has to be someone. Okay. Okay, so Cyber Dragon, huh? I assume you prioritize summoning that. Since, you know, it's easier, and if you go second, then, well, it's easy to summon it. But you also summoned the blue eyes, so that's good as well. Okay, so Mokuba had to win 5 times. But he also has to win some more times. I mean, winning 5 times is not enough. Unless I summoned the blue eyes in all of them. And that is not what has happened. That was not every duel. So this means I need to do more duels. Yeah. More duels. Which means more effort on my end. But, you know, I'm willing to put forth that effort. I'm unlocking the characters that I still haven't unlocked yet. But bear in mind that I'm still stuck when it comes to the event exclusives. Like, there are characters I probably won't be able to get for a long time. And, I mean, I'm fine with that, actually. And, again, I actually do believe that the legendary duelist we are getting toward the end of the month is indeed going to be an Arc 5 character. And I assume it's going to be Reiji because, well, I would be very surprised if he's not the one they pick. Like, I was surprised he wasn't part of the original character's release. But, I mean, it's fine. I'm sure they've got... I mean, I still expect it. I mean, if they're just going to introduce him at the end of the month anyway, then it's no big deal. Anyway, if it is indeed Reiji, then I will need to do his event. Since I assume a lot of characters have events first before they are added to the official pool of unlockables. Although I'm not entirely sure if Reiji would be locked. Okay. Dude, what's this? Okay. You know, I actually like this card, but it hardcore sucks. Okay, so I assume I've won 5 times. Yes, I've won 5 times. But that is not enough. Because again, use a spell trap card 5 times in one duel. Alright. It's time for me to step in, guys. I have to take the reins. Dude, you said that to Kaiba too. Stop lying to our faces. Man, I need more water and I'm just sitting here like, I don't want to have to get up to get it. But honestly, there's only one way I'm going to get it. Only one way. Okay, well, I don't have any spells or traps in my hand. Okay. And now I have to hold back just a tad. Because I'm going to be trying to get those spells and traps activated in one duel. is... Okay, now I'm going to summon the Blue Eyes White Dragon. So I will get that out of the way. And I end my turn. That's right. Although I still need those spells and traps. I can't remember if I put any traps in here. Okay, well I've got one spell in here. Alright, so this card and this card become the tributes. For one, Blue Eyes White Dragon. Okay. Now, again, I have to, you know, it's kind of frustrating because there's no way that this duelist can just... I mean, I've got a bunch of cards in here that are pretty good, but my opponent has no chance. And if my opponent doesn't have strong enough cards, they are going to be on the defensive to the point where I can't activate these. So maybe I should just have the goal of summoning the Blue Eyes. I mean, I'm going to try. I mean, surely there's something. Oh. I got to use it. Nice. I now dude. Missed opportunity. I could have put some of those spells in there. You know, the equip spells that you can put spell counters on. Yeah. Alright. I have another Blue Eyes. I'm going to use these Blue Eyes White Dragons to make this Blue Eyes White Dragon. Because, again, well, honestly, if I do this, then it's definitely going to be difficult for me to get any additional... Wow. This is a Charmer deck as well. I could just take her out instantly. Alright, the only thing stopping me is the fact that I still need to use spells. Oh, right. Right, I see. I don't think I've got anything in here that can be used for things other than destroying monsters. I think Axe of Despair is the most I've got in terms of other stuff. So I think I need to fix that. I think that's why there is so little use for these spells. Because his deck is just superior. As his deck is superior. So there isn't a whole lot that can be done about this. Dude, it's almost an hour. Well, it's fine, it's fine. I am willing to do this for Aigami. Aigami is a pretty interesting character. I can't say I know much about him. I mean, he pretty much appeared just in the movie and nothing else. So he's not relevant in the main series. So since he just became relevant in the movie, I can't really say that I know too much about him. Especially since I forgot the contents of said movie. Although if I was doing a repeated watch of the movie, and you asked me if I've seen this series before, then my answer to you would be yes. I have seen that series before. I mean, I have seen that movie before. So I'd be able to recognize that I've seen the movie before. But I wouldn't necessarily remember enough to tell you what it's about. And now, obviously, there are card games in it. That's pretty obvious considering Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a standard, I mean, it's a competitive card game. And now, I don't think it was always intended to be, but that's what this franchise became known for. And is that a bad thing? I personally do not think it is. Now, you may think it's a bad thing because you are allowed to have an opinion. But indeed, at the end of the day, I don't really think it's a... What was I discussing? Well, I'll just be honest. I actually do have a memory this bad. It's so bad, in fact, that sometimes... Yes, sometimes I've had to look through what I said 5 minutes ago. It's sometimes so bad that I have to read what I sent someone because I forgot what I said to them. Like, are they mad at me? Well, I have to go back and see what I said, so I know the context of them being pissed. Yeah, it's just very strange. Okay, I see. How many spells is that? I believe there's, okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And 4 if we count the one on the field. Oh my god. So close. And yet so far. That's a tragedy. I mean, to be honest, there's only one solution to this. That isn't the solution, by the way. That's just... Well, that's the last card I drew. And that's just the last card I drew. So, for the duel to conclude, I must end your turn. I must end. I've got no cards left in my deck. Unfortunately. Alright, I will be changing this deck slightly. So I've got a higher chance of actually drawing some spells I can use. So give me a second to address that situation. Wow. A card's on the brink. Whoa. Yeah, that's what it means. Cards on the brink. I had nothing left. My opponent had nothing left. Alright. Guys, I have to continue doing this. I have to continue doing the right work. Yes, that's right. The right work as opposed to the wrong work. But I think this video is getting long. So I am going to start a different mini arc of me unlocking Aigami, which first involves unlocking the stages. I need to get him up some stages. That's what it requires. So guys, let me deal with the deck editing stuff, and I'll be back when I am ready to continue. That will wrap it up for this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, but if not, that's fine. That is entirely your right to say. But please be careful if you go into my comment section, because I don't have a lot of room for growth with the computer that I've got. So see you guys later.